Be brave.
Ooh, New Zealand.
Orange Banner. My name is Coach Zushi here from Christchurch, New Zealand. I'm going to be delivering you a dynamic warm-up, and this is going to prep and prime your body for this incredible cardio, strength, and core workout ahead. This dynamic warm-up is going to be 5 minutes in total, and we've got 5 exercises for 1 minute apiece.
If you haven't started your watch, do
it. We're
it.
going to start down onto our mat, and we're going to be transitioning through 2 movements to start off with. This is going to be our cobra into our child's pose. So we start down.
Whatever we decide to do, like I said, I can put in a track right here.
Yeah.
Mute your mic.
Whatever you do, we'll try to fix it.
Sounds good. Yep.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Andre, you're not muted.
Between these 2 movements for our first 60 seconds. Your second movement is hip rocks. We're going to need to make sure we've got enough space to bring our leg out to the side of our body. Your hands are underneath your shoulders, and then we're going to sit our hips back onto our heels. We're going to be going 30 seconds each side, so keep an eye out on that timer.
I'll let you know.
Third exercise, we're going to be going into an alternating bird dog. We're going to be bringing up our opposite hand and opposite leg. Heels push behind us.
Okay, I'm not going to lie. She's got a beautiful bubble butt, but she's getting that little bit of arch in the lower back. It's hard to tell because she's wearing the old school bowling shirt, but I want you to think belly button in super tight. No arch through the spine. We're still working on the sexy derriere, though. Alternating reverse lunges are the words she's talking about.
Our knees down, feet to 90 degrees. And as you look down, you want to make sure that you can still see your toes underneath your knees. Other than that, eye gaze, always looking forward. Your last one is designed to get your heart rate nice and high. This is our seal jacks. We're going to have our feet hip width apart, your palms are faced together, and your hands in line with your sternum. We're going to be taking our hands out and in at the same time as our legs. And if you need a low impact option, we're going to step it out to the side. But just make sure that you're ready.
I'm not going to lie, I could listen to her all day long. Okay, you guys ready? We're going to start with that cobra into child's pose. So all the way down on the ground, sit your booty all the way back, stretch it forward, bring it down to the ground, and press it up into that cobra. Again, if we need to, we can come through the kneeling plank first as opposed to the position she's going in. You don't have to scoop straight in and through. So again, if you need to, just take it to a kneeling plank, lower it down to the ground, press it up through the chest, rolling those shoulders back and down, and then bring it back through the kneeling plank to our child's pose. We have the strength to go ahead and slide it through without letting those elbows touch the ground, so be it. But again, that's a lot on that lower back this morning, especially if you're not ready for it. Just a second, we're going to change into that hip rocks. Go ahead and shift it back, find that all fours position. Set one leg out to the side. We're going to lift, or we're going to hinge it back, sorry, into that hip and bring it forward. We don't have to bring that hip any further forward than that knee. In about 3, we're going to switch to the other side and switch it up. Extend that other leg out. Again, we're not shifting away from the body. Keep the hips stacked right on top of the knee and sit it back. Keeping that toe tucked underneath for a little more stability and balance. Yep, 3, 2, 1. We're going to take it into that alternating bird dog. Pull the belly button in, flatten the spine. Right arm, left leg, left arm, right leg. It's not about racing through. It's not about how high we can lift the leg and the arm. It's about how straight we can bring them right out from the socket. That's halfway. balance. We got about 15 seconds. Then we'll stand it up, coming into those alternating reverse lunges. 5. And tuck those toes under, stand it up. And we're going lunges. Stand it up tall with the chest. Like she said, 90-90 with those legs. Up and down only through your own personal range of motion today. That's halfway. Just about 15 seconds and we'll move to that 1 minute of seal jacks. Jumping not an option today, we can always step in instead. And seal jacks. Open and close. Again, having trouble, we can take it into that dynamic step. As long as that heart rate's starting to get up. There you go. Halfway through. $15 seconds. Two, 1, and done. Nice job. Coach Matt from Christchurch, New Zealand once more. So what's going to happen here in block number 1? We got 6 minutes. We are going to need that mat and then that one medium-sized object. Let's go ahead and talk about these exercises. There's only 2 of them. Goblet squat. We're going to start with that one medium object, holding it close to our chest. Come on. Come on, Matt. There we go. Holding it close to our chest, feet maybe a little bit wider than hip distance apart. Ooh, look at those pale thighs as he sits down into that squat. Thighs parallel to the ground, shoulder back and down, belly button into the spine. 30 seconds of work, and then we're going to take 20 seconds of recovery. We will do 30 seconds of work and then 15 seconds of recovery. We'll lose a little bit of recovery. We'll have 4 rounds total. Exercise number 2. We're going for burpees. Again, take it out into that plank. No push-up. Replace the hands with the feet and jump to the sky. So we're going to go 30 seconds of burpees, 20 seconds of rest, 30 seconds of burpees, 15 seconds of rest, so on and so forth. This will go ahead and continue on again for 4 rounds. So 4 rounds of goblet squats, 4 rounds of burpees. Let's go ahead and make sure we have that weight in front of us. Does anyone have any questions? Begin. 30 seconds of goblet squats. Halfway through. In about 5 seconds, we're going to rest for 20, and then we'll do our goblet squats again. And rest. We got 20 seconds here to rest. I'm going to lift you guys up a little bit. Oops, too far. Turn it. Okay, we got about 5 seconds to rest, and then we're going to do it again. 30 seconds of goblet squats with only 15 seconds of recovery, building endurance in those legs. Begin. Chest is up, belly button is pinned to the spine. There you go, guys, a little more than halfway through. And relax, we got 15 seconds to rest. In 3, 2, 1, 30 seconds of goblet squats. And then we'll have 10 seconds of rest. We'll do one more round, which will have 30 seconds of rest before we get into those burpees. You got this, chest up, booty back. Squeeze through those cheeks as we stand it up. We're at 10 seconds. And switch it up to that rest. Only 10 seconds here to rest, and then we're gonna do another 30 seconds of goblet squats, followed by 30 seconds of recovery. Last time we're doing goblet squats. Grab that weight, begin. There you go, team, come on. Ten seconds, and we'll find that whole 30 seconds of rest. And relax, nice job. We got 30 seconds to breathe, then we're gonna move into the burpees. Make sure that weight's out of the way. We're not gonna have to use it again. We're just 4 rounds of burpees, 30 seconds each. Recovery is gonna get a little bit longer each and every time. In 5, sorry. 3, 2, 1, burpees. 30 seconds. Come on, team, come on. It's halfway. Keep up that pace. We got 3, 2, 1. Rest. We got 10 seconds. I know it's only 10 seconds, but the next one will be 15, and then we'll find 20. In 3, 2, 1. Burpees. Again, if you need to at any point, we can step. We can tippy toe instead. Your body is your best guide. Not if your brain doesn't want to anymore, but if your body needs a switch. Ooh, more than halfway through. Come on, come on. And rest. We got 15 seconds. We'll do it again. Just 2 more times. And begin. Rock stars, each and every one of you. All right, we're a little more than halfway through. Back is flat, belly is tight. Snap those hips forward. And rest. Ooh, 20 seconds to rest. Then 30 seconds of burpees. This is it, shake it out, roll it back, slap a smile. In 3, 2, 1, 30 seconds of burpees, come on. 30 seconds and we're gonna talk about that next block. You even get to lay down on the ground for the next block. Come on, team. That's halfway. Ten. Get one more done. Woo! I just want to kind of hear Coach Sierra's voice.
Remember your gains.
What's up, Orange Nation? My name's Sierra, and I'm here all the way from Auckland, New Zealand. I'm here to take you through your second block of the day. We're going to be focusing a little.
Sadly, she sounds American, doesn't she? Anyone else agree? Not a big, thick Australia or New Zealand accent there. Okay, block number 2. We got 4 minutes of fun here. 10, 10, and 20 reps. Start with a seated torso rotation. Shoulders are back and down. Belly button is in. Heels in the ground. If we start to arch through the spine, just sit it up tall. You can cross your arms like she has, like I dream a genie. You can bring your hands in a namaste hands. You can make a fist. You can hold on to a light weight if you're feeling a little extra zippy. 10 in total. We're then going to take it into a hip raise. Find yourselves laying down on the ground. Heels up to the sky. Pull your toes back to your nose. No point in the toes like she is. I want you to engage those hips and those hamstrings. Drive it and slow on the way down to the ground. After 10, again, if we need to, we can bend the knees and find a little bit less. After 10, we're going to take it into a bicycle. We're not pulling the head off like our brother did our Barbie dolls. We are instead moving with control. If you need to, take those fingers off of the head, make them into fists, and just keep it right here at the side. We have 10, 10, and 20 in total. 4 minutes of fun. Any questions, team? Let's begin. Again, if you want to hold on to something, you're welcome to do so, but you better keep that back flat if you are. Ooh. Nice job, guys. This is going to start to burn out those upper abdominals. Once we start to burn up those upper abdominals, what happens? We start to cave and we cower. I want you guys to keep it rolling back and down. Again, it is more important to keep the spine long and straight than it is to hold on to a weight. Either way, we're keeping those eyes locked on the hands to make sure we're turning completely through the torso. Four-minute block, and we're already halfway through. Just 2 minutes left. Come on, guys, 90 seconds. It doesn't have to be the quickest of movements, but it needs to be continuous movement. Don't let your body stop. Keep that core engaged the entire time. $60 seconds, 60 seconds, and we'll talk about block number 3. It's going to look an awful lot like block number 1. There you go, team. There you go. Just about 30 seconds left. $15 seconds. Come on, guys. Come on. Finish strong. In 2, 1, and done. Block number 2 Done and complete. Block number 3 is going to be the same pattern as block number 1. One round through, we now have 2 new exercises. Starting with 30 seconds of work with 20 seconds of recovery. First exercise, guys. Let's go. There you go. It's going to be a hip bridge chest fly. I don't know why they said 1. You need its friend, guys. We're doing a chest fly. So 2 weights on the lighter side to medium side, 10, 12, 15, 8s, 5s, 74s, 63s. I'm just calling out numbers now, you know, for funsies. There you go. You smiled a little, Cece. I like it. Okay, dokes, chokes. So we're going to squeeze through those hips. I like those shorts. I've never seen those coaching shorts. Squeeze through. We're going to go ahead and find ourselves. Oh, they're not coaching. They say something else. If we need to, we can take those hips down to the ground, always engaging through those glutes, squeezing through the butt cheeks. The other exercise is going to be a running man. A running man does not have a toe tap. We're driving the knee up. Remember, it's not bouncing front to back. It's about pulling in through those lower abdominals. We'll start with 30 seconds with 10 seconds of recovery and work our way back up. If we need to, we can always take it into a march instead of that plank. Take on those elbows and forearms and work on a quick exchange. And take it down. Begin. 30 seconds of that chest fly. Let's go. Nice, team, nice. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. In 3, 2, 1, rest. Stay where you are. Rest, but stay on your tuchus. We are going to take it into a chest fly once more. 30 seconds. This time we'll only have 15 seconds of recovery. Their video is funky on this one today. And begin. Hips up with chest fly. In 2, 1, and rest. We have 15 seconds here. In 5. And begin. Back to that chest fly. 30 seconds with those hips up to the ceiling. There you go, 15 seconds. Make sure those toes are pointing in the same direction. We're not letting the knees collapse in. In 3, 2, 1, we rest. Okie dokes, chokes. Last one, hips up, chest fly. We got 30 seconds. Halfway. Keep it up, and then we're going to get a big long rest, and then no more chest fly, but we will go into that running man. In 2, 1, and drop those weights. We have 30 seconds, but we're not standing up. We're just going to roll it over. Relax it out, breathe it out. Take a moment. Enjoy this time. We don't want to rush into it. We want to be able to move for the entire 30 seconds, knowing there's only 10 seconds of recoveries. Let's get to it, team, in 3, 2, 1, run. Again, if we need to, we can always take it to a knee drive here instead. Too much on those wrists, we can always take it to our forearms. It does make it a little more difficult here, but it will help protect those wrists. More than halfway through. And rest. It's only 10 seconds, but it's better than nothing. Breathe. Stretch out those wrists. We're going to do it again. And begin. 30 seconds work, 15 seconds of recovery. Keep those shoulders forward. And 3, 2, 1. Relax. We got 15 seconds. We're almost there, team, almost there. Smile on your face, guys. I know it's tough work, but you're tougher. Let's begin. 30 seconds. Back flat, tummy in. 10. 2, 1, and rest. We got 20 seconds, guys, and then we're going for our final round of those running man. Here in block number 3. Ooh, breathe. Are you excited? I'm excited in 2, 1, begin. 30 seconds. Halfway, team. In 5. And done. Hot damn, guys. Nice job. We are moving on to block number 4. Block number 4. It says it's only 30 seconds long. Oh, 4 minutes. There you go. 4 minutes long. We got 3 exercises, 10, 10, and 20 once more. We're going to do a little bit of core, as you probably guessed. Find yourselves starting here in a forearm plank to Spider-Man. Spider-Man's about bringing that knee up, out, and over. The inner thigh parallel to the floor. Where's my cursor? Oh, there we go. Oh, he's down on his knees. So squeezing it up, out, and over. Try to tap towards that opposite shoulder. If we need to, we can always take it down to the knees. Remember what I talked about. I want those hands planted as opposed to thumbs up to make sure we engage through the shoulders. Back extensions. We reach it up, out, and squeeze through the spine. Hands gently behind the head as long as you're not pulling it off. Toes down upon the floor. Think about squeezing through that upper back like you were a Venetian blind. Swimmers, right arm, left leg, left arm, right leg. Keeping, again, those feet flexed. I know we pointed the toes, but I want you to flex the feet to really think about driving up through the heel and squeezing through those butt cheeks. We're going 10, 10, and 20. 4 minutes of fun. Any questions, guys? Let's begin. Forearms on the ground. Squeeze up, out, and around. We got 10 in total. That means just 5 on each side. So again, for this back extension, keep the toes down. Just lift that chest up off the ground. How do we really think about this? Think about pressing the hips down the ground, constant contact through the pelvis, and then lift. again, 4-minute block here. We're coming up close to that halfway point. Our goal is somewhere probably around 2 to 3 to 4 rounds. Guys, we got 90 seconds, just 90 seconds left here. Last minute, guys, you got 60 seconds, and then we'll move on to that next block. It'll be the final same pattern with those 30 seconds of work and descending rep or descending recovery. Thirty seconds in total. We got about 5 team. This next block is where we're going to use that mini band. So let's go ahead and find it if we're not 100% sure where it is. 6 minutes, we're going to start with 30 seconds of work and 20 seconds of recovery, 2 exercises. First one is going to be our isometric squat lateral rocks. So we'll put that mini band. Let's see where she wants to put it. She's telling you to be safe. Sit down to put on your mini band. Okay, we're going mid-band position below the knees and the meaty part of the calf. Booty's gonna sit down in the squat, feet never come closer than hip distance apart. We're gonna step it out 3 to one side, 3 to the other. Heck, you're in your own house. You can go 4 if you really want to because it's a timed effort. So again, think about keeping shoulders back and down, belly button into the spine. 3 and 3 is all she's saying. Again, never let those feet come all the way together. Never let those knees bang. We're going to find ourselves then sitting down onto the ground. Ooh, she took it off standing up. Then we're going to go speed skaters. You know how to do it, powering from one leg to the other. So let's go ahead and put that mini band on while we're looking at the speed skater exercise so we can jump right into it. Again, if you don't have that mini band on already, we can go ahead and put it on while we're watching her speed skate. Jumping from foot to foot. Again, we don't have to open through those hips. There's no headlights. If you're having trouble with that speed skater, you can take it into a lateral lunge, or you saw it, you can do an alternating knee drive. Do you have any questions? Begin. 30 seconds. 30 seconds to one side, 30 seconds to the other side. I mean, 3 steps to one side, 3 steps to the other side. So remember, team, this is not a squat. This is not a squat. This is a squat. Sit your booty down, press your knees out, keep your chest up, tuck your tail underneath. And rest. We got 20 seconds. 20 seconds to breathe, and then we're going to do it again. Again, we should feel this in the outside of those cheeks. Not just these ones from smiling so hard, but the lower ones as well. 5 seconds, and we do it again. And begin. If you've ever been to one of my classes where we do lateral walks, you have heard my lecture about heel out. Remember, if we're leading with the toes, we're going to be working the front side of the legs, and we need to be firing those glutes. Go ahead and kick those heels out ever so slightly and take that step. Doesn't have to be big to be effective. The faster we move, the higher the heart rate. 2, 1, and done. So it isn't necessarily about getting your heart rate up, but if you do want that challenge, you just walk a little bit faster. We got it. Come on. Come on. Breathe. 5. And begin. I know you want to sit it down a little bit lower. Come on, we're more than halfway through. And stand it up, shake it out, give those booty cheeks a punch if you need to. 10 seconds, we're doing the final round of them. And begin. Come on, 30 seconds of those walks. Then we'll have 30 seconds to take off the minivan before we get into the speed skater. You guys are killing it. Come on. And rest. Go ahead and take that mini band off. Feel free to sit down. If you want to be a funny YouTube video, you can always stand up or keep standing up and fall over so it comes off. That heavy mini band, it's no joke. Oh, goodness. Okay, dokes. So give or take about 10 seconds. Then we're coming into the speed skaters. We'll have 30 seconds of speed skaters with 10 seconds of recovery. We'll do it again. This time we'll gain recovery as time goes on. And then we'll have just one more block in 3, 2, 1. Begin, speed skaters. Come on, you know how to do. If we want to, we can incorporate those arms. We can make it even more dynamic, reaching down towards the ground. If we're working on balance, just stick it here. Woo. Can't do it, man. Watch the clock. There we go. And rest. We have 10 seconds. I know it's not a whole lot of time. Enjoy this time to breathe. Our next recovery will be 15 seconds, so let's work just a little bit harder. Begin. There you go, power. Come on. 2, 1, and rest. We have 15 seconds. At the end of this 15 seconds, find yourselves another 30, guys. We're almost there. Look, there's only 90 seconds left in this block. It's not a lot of time. We'll find that final one. And begin. Speed skaters for 30 seconds. Come on, guys. Think about it when we go back to orange. You're going to be able to need to stay on that tread for 23 minutes. The 6 minutes, it's totally doable. Come on. 5. And rest. We have 20 seconds of rest, and then our final set, those speed skaters here in the block. 30 seconds of work, and then we'll get some rest, and then we'll talk about that final one. Shake it out. Shoulders down. And begin. Come on, right into it. Whatever you got, guys, we have 5 seconds. and relax. Ooh, last block here. 3.5 minutes of fun. We are going to incorporate those 3 power exercises. We're going to start with those speed skaters for 30 seconds of work. Move into 30 seconds of running man. We'll run into 30 seconds of burpees. Then we'll rest for 30 seconds. Then we're going to do it again. 2 rounds through, just these 3 exercises. Speed skaters, running men or women, and burpees. Do you have any questions, guys? Take a big deep breath. Roll your shoulders back and down. Let it go. One more big breath. Let it go. Let's get after it, team, in 3, 2, 1. Begin. 30 seconds of speed skaters, right into it. Push off the pinky toe side of your foot. Explode through the glute. In 2, 1, and down to the ground, right into running man. My floor creaks in a weird way. Keep it up, guys. More than halfway through. In 5, we're going to burpees. And burpees, jump it up, pop it up, take it back to that plank. Come on, team, come on. We're almost finished round 1 and 2. Drive with just a little more speed, just a little more determination. We're gonna get a break in just about 15. Last one, and pause. We got 30 seconds to breathe. Then we'll do it again. We'll go speed skaters. We'll go running men, we'll go burpees. 90 seconds until we're done this workout. Nothing to hold back for. Nothing to wait for here. 5, 3, 2, 1, let's go. This is it, team. This is your 90-second run for distance. I want you to get really uncomfortable, and I want you to push yourself just a little bit harder. Ten seconds. Don't lose that intensity. Keep it up, keep it up. And running people down into it, right into it. If we need to, we can always drive that knee, but I want you to move. Play. Come on, 45 seconds and we're done. The entire workout. Set for stretching. I know you've been looking forward to them. Burpees. In 3, 2, 1. Burpee it out. Remember, it's the work that you put in. Turn into the results that you want. 15 seconds. I want you to press the button and feel like a badass. Let's go. Come on, 3. 1 more for funsies. And done. Grab a drink. Take a moment. Take a breath, rock stars. Walk it around your room if you need to. We're going to start our stretch standing up, so don't go down to the ground just yet. Ooh, that was a good way to finish. Let's go and inhale, circle sweep arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, swan dive it all the way down. Let the upper body hang heavy for just a moment, and then roll it up 1 vertebrae at a time. Again, inhale, circle sweep to the heavens. Exhale, swan dive to the floor. Tuck the chin to the chest and roll it all the way up. Roll the shoulders back and down, place the hands on the hips, step the left foot forward. Does not have to go very far, probably about 3 feet. Extend the arms out to our Frankenstein arms. We are going to hinge at the hips, squeezing those thighs together, reaching it forward till we can't reach forward anymore. Then we're going to start to reach down. Hands come to thighs, to shins, fingers to the foot or to the floor. Our goal is to have those feet in the same direction as well as those hips. Squeeze the left hip back and bring the right hip around to the front. Shoulders back and down. Think ribs up, out, and over that kneecap. Bend through the left knee deeply. Get those fingers down to the ground about 6 to 8 inches ahead of where they are. We're going to lift that right leg up behind as high as we can. Don't let that hip flare open. Bring that right foot down to meet the left. Roll it up 1 vertebrae at a time. Hands to the hips. Step the left foot ever so slightly back. Again, about 2 to 3 feet. Frankenstein arms. Inhale forward. Exhale down. Hands to thighs to shins. Finger to the floor. Squeeze the inner thighs together like they were a zipper and we were pulling all the way up through the midline. Heels down. Hips back. Think about lengthening through the spine with every inhalation and every exhalation, melting over that right leg. Bending through the knee deeply. Go ahead and bring those fingers about 6 to 8 inches ahead of where they are. Press that right leg straight and lift the left leg to the sky. Hinge over. Think about squeezing the abdomen towards the right leg. Bring that left foot down to the ground. Inhale, roll it all the way up. Inhale, circle sweep to the sky. Exhale, swan dive to the floor. Bending through the knees if we need to, fingertips to the earth, right foot goes back, right knee comes to the ground, left knee meets it in our all fours position. Go ahead and untuck the toes, high knee to heels, child's pose, extend the arms out long. We're gonna come into kind of a different figure four here. Go ahead and drag it up into that all fours position. Take the right leg, cross it behind the left. We're gonna sit the booty down. The left knee is gonna come up off the floor and that's okay. We're gonna feel that stretch from the outside of the hips. If we don't, we need to squeeze that thigh up a little bit more. Drop just a little bit deeper. Shift it forward. Find those knees hip distance apart. Exhale, arch up through the spine, tuck the tail. Reverse it out, the pelvis flares, the abdomen drops, the chest comes forward. Neutral spine, left behind right. Booty back. Squeeze those thighs. Stretch out those hips. Shift it once more to that all fours position. We're gonna get a good calf stretch. Go ahead and extend that left leg out behind. Grab onto the ground with those left toes and press the left heel back to the floor. Feel that stretch through the calf. Lots of jumping here in Orange Theory of late. That's just because we gotta get the heart rate up without a treadmill available. So your calves may be a little extra tight. Go ahead and bring that left knee forward. Right leg reaches back. Again, grip on the ground with the toes. Press the heels to the floor. Belly button in. Chest is open. Go ahead and bring it to that all fours. Tuck both toes, lift the hips, drop the heels, downward facing dog. Walk it back with those hands. And roll it all the way up. Find yourself standing tall. Roll the shoulders down. Big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Round of applause for yourself. Round of applause for your neighbors. You guys did awesome. What a big, tough, strong group today. Rachel, thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. Ooh, we'll go ahead and take a picture, guys. Man, that was a good one. I liked that format. Did you guys like that one? Okay, dokes.